Hey guys. Hello. Can anyone see me? Hello. Yeah, this is Kuno. I think the light is right on me. Yeah, this is Kuno, the public relations officer for CIC International Alumni Association. Yeah, we're heading right now to Columbus, Ohio. Just left Western New York. It's going to be about, going to take us about 5 hours and a couple of minutes, to get there. We have the kids, so it's probably going to end up being maybe 6 hours or so, because we'll make a few stops. So, hey guys, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, the kids are. Hey, that's my wife, Giselle. Yeah, the kids are all excited about this trip. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in one. So I'm gonna wait till people start coming in. Yeah, it's about 8:27 a.m. here in Western New York, and hopefully we'll get to Ohio or Columbus, Ohio. We'll get to Columbus, Ohio about 12 or 1.
Maybe 2 with the kids.
Maybe 2 p.m. Hey, Walter, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so it's all about Christmas and raising funds for the school. So we're all excited about this. This is all for CIC, College of the Immaculate Conception, ENUGU, in Nigeria. We have a multi-purpose sports complex that is still currently under construction, and we're gonna spend about 500 million naira to make that happen. So it's gonna be a project that will stay on for about 3 years before completion. So who knows? We might get it done in maybe 2 years, or maybe in a year, if you all buy in and try to contribute towards it. So my family and I are making the trip all the way to Columbus, Ohio, like I said earlier, and we're going to be there, today, Saturday, tomorrow, and then Sunday. It's going to be a 3-day event. We're all excited about this. Hey, Nwodoma Kuchena, thank you for joining. Welcome. Austin Strandy, thank you for watching. Like I said, this is the public relations officer for College of the Immaculate Conception, CIC ENUGU International Alumni Association. We are all over the world, and we're doing big things for our alma mater, CIC ENUGU. And CIC stands for College of the Immaculate Conception. And our motto is Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful. It's a Latin word.
After 1.2 miles.
Or Latin words. Sorry about that. So it's about 8:30 a.m. on this Friday morning, and we're heading to Columbus, Ohio, like I said, for what we actually call Ohiofest. Now, to give you a little history about the Alumni Foundation, it all started in 2005 in Columbus, Ohio. We all met that year, that month, those few days to talk about how to, help, put our matter back in the map. It's actually a high school. For those of us that are, here in the United States, it's a high school. It's not a university. I mean, it's a college, more like. But I know some of us. I know some of us, do. When we say college, we're talking about like a university or something like that. Even back home in Nigeria, when you say college, you're talking about, maybe a higher institution or something like that. So it's a high school, just to break it down that way for all of us that are here in the United States. It's a high school, one of the best high schools in Nigeria, actually. So I graduated from that school in 1988, and ever since I left the school, I've been on my own journey. Right now, I live with my family in Western, New York, but we've all bought into, giving back. And the best way to give back is to make sure that, you're doing something for that unknown child. Make sure you give back and to someone that, pretty much, doesn't know who you are and all that stuff. It feels really good doing it that way. I can tell you for sure. So this trip, yes, we're all going to have fun, but while we're having fun, we'll be raising funds for the school. We have a huge project going on in the school. It's a multi-purpose sports complex. So it's going to have a soccer pitch, it's going to have a basketball court, it's going to have a swimming pool, it's going to have a table tennis area, some other games actually. So this is going to cost the Alumni Foundation about 500 million naira. 500 million naira. I can't really tell you for sure how much it is in dollars, but maybe by the end of this trip, I will let you know what it is. How much it is in dollars.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, the kids are saying Merry Christmas. Hi, Giselle. Hi, Charles Ndubisi. Thanks for joining. Cyril Ojide, thank you for joining. Emmanuel Chinedu, thank you for joining. This is Kuno Ikenna Nochironye. I'm the Public Relations Officer for CIC ENUGU International Alumni Association or Foundation, and I'm heading to Columbus, Ohio for Ohiofest. So Ohiofest is a 3-day event where we all come together. All SEMPERS, that's what we call ourselves, SEMPERS. So if you're an alumnus, current student of the College of Immaculate Conception, CIC ENUGU, you basically, call yourself or refer to yourself as a SEMPER. So all of us and our family members and our friends, are meeting this weekend in Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio. It's going to start from today, and we're going to raise funds and have other things for our school, CIC ENUGU. We have a project, the multi-purpose sports complex, that is still under construction in the school. So we're doing all this to raise funds and make sure that that project is completed in about 3 years.
Then take the freeway.
Yes, guys, sorry, I'm actually struggling with my GPS this morning. I don't know what's going on, but oh, sorry. I keep, yeah, just give me a minute, okay, guys? I don't know why this stuff keeps falling. Yeah, baby. Oh, it's on. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay, it's on, baby. Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, the light is so... I don't know why the light is that way on me. Maybe from the direction the sun is, is coming from. Yeah, guys, I'm approaching a toll station, so I'm gonna stop here and grab a toll ticket. Yeah, how you doing? Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, sorry guys, trying to fix my GPS. Yeah, so hi guys. Yeah, babe, I don't know. I think this sun is too, it's kind of bright. Maybe I have to reposition this. I think it's trying to... Hey guys, sorry, yeah, I've been dealing with my GPS. So yes, hey William, sorry, thanks for joining. Chibox, thanks for joining. Daniel, thanks for joining. Bassi, thanks for joining. So we're heading to Columbus, Ohio for Ohiofest. This is an event that the CIC ENUGU Alumni International is, putting together to raise funds for the new project that we have that is actually currently under construction in the school. It's a 500 million naira project, multi-sports complex. So it's going to have a soccer pitch, a basketball court, swimming pool, all that good stuff. Yeah, guys, sorry. Do you have change? Huh? How you doing, man? Morning. Okay, thank you. All right, you too. Yeah, I was supposed to take the 90. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back through the airport and get it. Yeah, sorry guys. Thank you guys for joining. So, for those of us that don't really know what the College of the Immaculate Conception CIC Alumni International Foundation has done since 2005, that we started doing business more like, and raising funds for projects. Well, so far we've actually built a multi-purpose building. The building has a library, medical center, a theater, a movie theater, a huge auditorium, and so many other things. It runs actually 24/7. Now, when I say 24/7, for those of us that are from Nigeria or have been to Nigeria, we know how erratic, electricity or power supply is. So for a school that big and in the eastern part of Nigeria to have a facility that runs, round the clock, it's a huge achievement. So that was the first project that we embarked on and got that completed in a couple of years. After that, we built a modern dormitory, a 250 bed dormitory, huge one, and that kind of inspired, the principal of the school, Reverend Father Mbodile, to begin to renovate some of the hostels or dormitories in the school. And when that was completed, we now started doing, some other projects here and there. So we fenced the school round, and then we started thinking about how to make sure that the kids, get water on a constant basis, to do the things that they have to do. So we ended up having a water committee that today can, pat their back and say, hey, listen, we're able to put some boreholes and get some water treatment spots in the school. And then we also went into classroom renovations. All the classrooms in the school, about 50, something of them, all renovated. And then also worked on the sick bay. The sick bay used to be this small building where, some of us did go to, when we got sick. It was a bit run down, so a few of us got together and had that renovated. We also have a good number of blind students in the school, and we went to their facility and we had that also taken care of. So right now, yes, we're still trying to make sure that academics in the school goes on the rise. We have a committee working on that with the principal and the administration of the school. We also have other things in mind in regards to academics, things like being able to inspire the kids to do well, inspire teachers, getting or go and acquire sound teachers who will basically lead the kids and teach them so that they'll be able to do well. So those are the other things that we are doing on the side. But while we're doing all these beautiful things for the school, we remembered how the school did so well in sports, and we know that kids at that age, the best thing to do for them while they are all focused on education is also make sure that they have good activities, just to keep their minds and their body together. So as a result, we began the construction of the multi-purpose sports complex in the school. So the multi-purpose sports complex in the school will do a lot of things for the kids, more recreational. So you're talking about a soccer pitch, you're talking about a swimming pool for them, you're talking about a table tennis area for them, a basketball court. All kinds of things for those kids. Yeah. So Tochukwu is okay. Thank you for joining. Arinze, Arizona. Thanks for joining. Chukwemeka, Ikem. Thanks for joining. Gerald, thanks for joining. Okorie Chooks, thanks for joining. The lighting is so bad. Nelson, thanks for joining. Samuel Okechukwu, thanks for joining. Eze Chukwu, thanks for joining. Wow, this is awesome. Charles Ndubisi, thanks for joining. Yeah, so sorry guys. I don't know why the lightning is like this. I don't know why it's just so bright and focused on me. Huh?
The sun.
Yeah, the direction of the sun. Oh my goodness. So guys, we are heading to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, for Ohiofest. We're going to be there in about 5-6 hours. Just left Western New York for Columbus, Ohio. All for CIC, College of the Immaculate Conception, ENUGU. Semper Fidelis, always faithful. So we're going to do this live streaming for a few minutes, and then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of driving to Columbus, Ohio. We don't want to get distracted and all that. Baby, you want to help me with this? What do you want me to point at something? Okay. Hey, Juice. Thanks for joining. Innocent, thanks for joining. Nelson, thanks for joining. Ezechuku, thanks for joining. Samuel, thanks for joining. Mazajulo. Thanks for joining. Wonderful. Awesome. So sorry, guys. I mean, I know you can see me, very well. I'm driving, and the sun is like on my face. I've tried a few directions to see, to get away from the sun, but man, can't. Henry, always faithful, Henry. Thank you, Mazajulo. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. So for some of us that don't really know, see, all this started, in 2005 in Columbus, Ohio. And we're going back to Columbus again, to make it happen. So this is the first time this brand has done anything like this. So happy that we're doing it again and doing it, in a very big way for Columbus, Ohio. It's like going back, just like our president, Dr. Nnamdi Madueke said, this is, going back to Columbus is like, going on a pilgrimage to, Mecca or Jerusalem, because, Columbus is absolutely where it all started. So you can't belittle or you can't forget what Columbus, Ohio did for us, what it stands for. So we're so excited about, this trip and what this trip will do for the school. So far, folks, SEMPERS and family members and friends, have already raised, about 4 million naira for the multi-purpose sports complex via this trip that we're making. So Columbus, Ohio has already raised 4 million naira plus for that multi-purpose complex. So we're not only going to have fun, we're not going to Columbus to have fun, we're also going to Columbus to raise money for this school that made us who we are. I'm who I am today, my wife and my kids and my entire family, friends, because of CIC. The school has done so much for all of us. So this is, absolutely, one of those little things, one can do to pay back to this school. So taking my family on this trip is an awesome thing. I'm looking forward to, having a swell time with Abuno Chukwudonia, who is actually the president of the 88 alumni group. He's also the VP of CIC Alumni International. Going to meet VC Jemba, who graduated in 1979, and a huge mentor. Musumba, his younger brother, who is also a huge mentor to me. There are other people that are going to be there too. A few of my classmates, Francis Udenta, Dr. Ato Mubani. I think another person will be there. Let me see. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Ugochukwu Madumere. will be there. So, and all these people are coming from far and wide, all for CIC. Is that not awesome? Teddy, thank you for joining. Isaac, thanks for joining. Henry, thanks for joining. Hi folks, it's Ohio all the way. God bless you. I can get on this lane. So from Western New York to Ohio to Columbus, Ohio is about 5 hours. So 5 hours and some change. But we're going with the kids. So we're going to probably end up making a few stops. So looking at about 6+ hours, to get there. It's a 3-day event. Tonight, tomorrow, and then Saturday. And we're all in. Yeah, on Sunday too. And it will be live. I mean, we will have everything live. So I mean, you guys, make sure you're constantly on this page on Facebook. If you haven't gone to YouTube to subscribe to our channel, please, go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. And while you're while you're watching our videos, make sure you like, drop a comment, and subscribe to. The name of the channel is CIC ENUGU Alumni International Channel on YouTube. Very important that you subscribe when you get in there, but make sure you also watch our videos, like them, and turn on your post notifications so that anytime we drop a video, you get the notification that we've dropped a video, and you can watch. That way you don't miss anything that we any videos that we post on that channel. Oh yeah, we're gonna make more videos. And we're gonna also make sure that we run a live feed tonight, tomorrow, and then Sunday. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Man, guys, you're gonna see how CIC folks do stuff. You're gonna see how CIC people do stuff. We party very hard, but at the same time, we're all for, charity and giving, and being behind, the less privileged and all that. So we're gonna party hard today. At the same time, we're gonna raise funds, and like I told you, we've already raised 4 million naira. Ohiofest has raised 4 million naira already. Can you imagine? Having fun and at the same time raising money for the school that made you who you are today. Alright, have a good one too. Yeah, I just stopped at a toll and I picked up a ticket. Hey, Mickey. Thanks for joining. Ikem. Thank you very much, my brother Ikem. Yeah. Paul. Thank you for joining. Michael, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm so sorry. The sun is just, on my face. So for whatever reason... Oh, okay, I think maybe this will take care of it. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a long trip. About 6 hours or so. But we don't mind. You know why? Because we're going to not only create that awareness, but raise funds for CIC ENUGU. That's it.
Whatever.
Don't matter if we're going to drive 10 hours, 20 hours, 24 hours. As long as it's for a purpose. And that's what this is. This is for a purpose. This is to raise funds for CIC ENUGU, to raise funds for the multi-sports complex in CIC. Imagine what that would do to those kids out there. Kids in the school. Imagine what that would do to even, for parents, back in ENUGU, for other kids that don't even go to CIC. Because what's going to happen is, what's happening right now will be a trickle effect, that will kind of go all over the place and make alumni of all the colleges or all the high schools in ENUGU to begin to go back to their school to figure out what to do to help out. It will go all around eastern Nigeria. It will go all around Nigeria. It will go all around Africa. This is the change that we're talking about. We don't have to wait for our government. We don't have to wait for any government official. We don't have to wait for a governor. We don't have to wait for a local government chairman. We don't have to wait for a House of Rep person. We don't have to wait for a senator. We don't have to wait for a judge. We don't have to wait for nobody. We have to do it ourselves. Simple people, common people, men and women, inspired to do great things for the younger ones, for the younger generation. We don't have to wait for any government official. CIC alumni didn't do that. Because that's why we can sit back and pat our backs and say, hey, listen, we already have a multi-purpose building in this school. We've already fenced the school all around. We've already constructed a modern dormitory, in the school. We've already fixed all the classrooms in the school. Can you imagine that? I don't know if you've seen pictures of some of our kids, from other schools, primary schools, nursery schools, even high schools. I don't know if you've seen pictures of them in their classrooms. It's so emotional for me because some of these pictures are pictures that or videos. You see kids sitting on stones. You see kids studying and the rain is it's raining and dropping on their heads. You see kids sitting in a classroom filled up, flooded. A flooded classroom. Little kids. You see kids going to school trying to, avoid being drowning. Avoid drowning because the road to their school is completely flooded. How can we as a people see all this and just, be nonchalant? Like, oh yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. We just have to sit and wait until that House of Rep person or until that local government chairman comes. No, you don't have to wait for anybody. You don't have to wait for anybody because you can make that change. And that's what these great men and women that love CIC, that graduated from CIC, that are our spouses, our friends, our colleagues. This is what they are all doing. They don't want to wait for any government official. They've taken the bull by the horn and making sure that our children, the unknown child, is being taken care of. And that's how it should be. You understand? You can have fun while you're doing it. That's why we're going to Ohio. You know, Emmanuel, thank you. Chidiebere, thank you. Daniel, welcome. Chibuzo, thank you for joining. You know, so guys, so folks, you know, we have to really think deep about this. We have to make sure that, you know, we're always doing the right thing to, you know, by, you know, the kids that we have in our schools. So if you are an alumnus of CIC and you haven't given, this is the moment. You have to start thinking about that. You have to start thinking about giving. Doesn't matter how much. It doesn't matter what it is. Even if it means going back to that school to talk to kids, you know, talk to them, counsel them. That's giving. Maybe when you do that, when you go to the school to counsel, maybe you'll be inspired to do great things. That will be the start of that journey for you. You know? So, please, folks, if you need, you know, information in regards to how to give, you can actually send a private message to this channel. We have a few folks that are administering this channel. So you can send a private message to them and they'll send you a link. And you can, through that link, you know, lend, you know, a helping hand. We all have to give. It doesn't matter what it is. Regardless of what you're going through or where you are, you got to always think about giving. So, we are on our way to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, like I said. Hey, Robbie, thanks for joining. Aloy, thanks for joining. Yeah, just to recap a little bit, this is Ikenna Kuno Nochironye. I'm the Public Relations Officer for CIC ENUGU Alumni International. And I'm heading to Columbus, Ohio with my family for a 3-day event, you know, to raise funds for the multi-purpose sports complex that is currently under construction in CIC ENUGU. This is a project that the Alumni Foundation feels will, you know, for the kids, make it, you know, purposeful for the kids, something for the kids to be proud of, something that will, you know, help keep their body and will help they study, they can recreate too. The sports complex is going to have a soccer pitch, it's going to have a basketball court, it's going to have a table tennis area, it's going to have a swimming pool. And it's a huge project. So we're talking about 500, you know, million naira. You know, for those of us that, you know, can do the maths real quick, that's a huge money in any currency. You know, dollars, pounds, doesn't matter. It's huge. You know, so if you go to our YouTube page, you will see a simulation of what that multi-purpose complex will look like in a few years. I think we're looking at 3 years to have it completed. If you also go to our YouTube channel, you will see where we are currently in construction. And while you are there on our YouTube channel, please like our videos because I think we have about 4 videos right now on that channel. Like our videos, share a comment, subscribe. That's the biggest one. Subscribe.
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
And it's on the YouTube channel. And then make sure you turn on your post notifications on the YouTube channel so that whenever we post a video, you will be one of the first to get that notification.
What's the name of the YouTube channel?
And the name of the channel is CIC ENUGU Alumni International Channel on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Daniel, thanks for watching. So guys, right now we are about 4 hours 41 minutes to Columbus, Ohio. We're still around the western New York area, heading to Pennsylvania actually, and then from Pennsylvania we'll get into Ohio. I hope we don't lose connections. All right, guys. Hey, Henry, thanks for joining. Chidubem, thanks for joining. Yeah, sorry, the sun is on my face. I mean, it's been like that all morning, or since I started this this live feed. I'm so sorry, but hopefully, as we go along and as we try to capture the events this weekend, you guys will have the opportunity to see me, or have the opportunity to see my face or who I am really well. I'm so sorry, guys. So guys, CIC actually started in 1942. For those of us that probably have forgotten, started in 1942. The few number of students. Today we are one huge family. President of the Alumni Foundation, Dr. Nnamdi Maduekwe, is an awesome individual. He's giving us the opportunity and the freedom to do things like this for all of you. Make sure we capture the things that we're doing for our school. I also want to give kudos to the past president, Engineer Iman Denchukwu, and also another past president who is our current CFO, Chike Okoye.
One this.
I also want to remember one of our past presidents too, Ichie Atakata Abua, Ichie Bosa.
It's for you.
I think I'm missing another past president. I will remember and let you guys know on or before the end of the 3-day event. So this is a trip to Columbus, Ohio. The Alumni Foundation started in Columbus in 2005. I was there actually then. So proud of that. So Columbus, Ohio is like, our mother ground, So that's why we're going back there, because not only are we going back there to have Christmas, have fun. It's Christmas, We're almost there. Christmas is next Wednesday, so everybody's celebrating and having fun. So not only are we going out there to do that, we are also going out there to raise money for CIC, to raise money for the multi-purpose sports complex in CIC. The facility will have a soccer pitch, a basketball court, a table tennis area, a swimming pool, and many others. It's a 3-year project. Hopefully we'll get it done in 2 years. And it's going to cost a lot of money. So that's why we're doing things like this. So if you haven't chipped in, if you haven't donated or contributed, please, and you don't know how to do it, you don't know where to start or how to start, please send a private message to the admin on this Facebook account. So pretty soon we're going to leave Western New York and get into Pennsylvania, and then from Pennsylvania we'll get into Ohio, and then Columbus is in Ohio. It's 5 hours and a couple of minutes trip, but we have children, and so we're going to make a few stops. So probably it's about 6 hours and some change. Columbus, Ohio. Hey, Zubi. Kekwanu. Afam, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Agangu Henry. Agangu. Oh my goodness, I remember Agangu. That's awesome. That's awesome. Semper Fidelis. Always faithful. Right. Nandi CIC neme ifesirike. So what I just said is that CIC guys, we're doing big things. Or we do big things. Yeah. So heading to Columbus, Ohio with my family for Ohiofest. And we're going to have this live feed for you guys all through this weekend. First of its kind, for our brand, So, and I hope that many more will come, after this one. Please remember to go to our Facebook, our YouTube channel, and subscribe. Our YouTube channel is CIC ENUGU Alumni International Channel. Once you get in there, watch our videos. We have about 4 videos on that channel right now. Watch our videos and comment if you can. Like the video. then subscribe. Click on that red subscribe button, to subscribe for the channel. And then also make sure you turn on your post notifications so that anytime we drop a video, you'll be one of the first to get the notification. That way you don't miss any video that we post. Okay? And remember, we've been doing big things in CIC. We already have a multi-purpose building. We already have a huge 250-bed dormitory. All the classrooms in CIC are clean and completely renovated. CIC is completely fenced round. There's a new chapel in CIC. CIC has water, constant water. CIC has almost 24/7 electricity because we have the CIC has been solarized. I mean, if I may use that word. CIC has a sick bay. The sick bay. I know right inside the multi-purpose building, which is actually the first building or the first project that the Alumni Foundation completed in CIC. I know we have a clinic right in there, Dr. Valo Zibo's clinic, right in there. Outside of that, there's another building that we call the sick bay. It's very close to the dormitory, completely renovated by Dr. Valo Ozibo and a few other SEMPERS. All alumni of this great school. And then remember that we have a blind population, student population in the school. Their building has been completely renovated. Then the principal is doing great things in the school. I mean, he's renovated a couple of dormitories. He's renovated a couple of classrooms too, I believe. And then the chapel, he did the new chapel. The principal did the new chapel. I'm trying to think about. Oh yeah, he also did a toilet for the junior students in the school too. Completely done. He worked on it and did it from the scratch. So the transformation is huge. So think about, what you can do for CIC. Like I said, if you don't have or don't know how to do it, how to contact the team so that you'll be a part of this transformation, just send a private message. Just send a private message to this channel, and we will send all information to you. So, like you can, see, I'm heading to Ohio with my family. We're going to have fun, and while we're doing that, we're also going to raise money for CIC. Raise money for that multi-purpose sports complex in CIC. So far, we've raised 4 million naira. That's this Ohiofest, this trip that I'm making right now. We've raised 4 million naira for the complex. I'm not talking about other chapters. What other chapters have raised? What even on Facebook. Remember, on Giving Tuesday, I think it was the first Tuesday in December. Remember, we raised $12,700,000 and something for the school, and Facebook is going to match that 100%. So sometime in January, we're going to have about $24,000. I'm not saying naira. We're going to have about $24,000 from Facebook for CIC. First of its kind, never done before. $24,000 for CIC from Facebook. By the end of January, end of next month / early February, transfer almost $24,000 to the Alumni Foundation. Yeah, Austin, welcome. Oh. John, welcome. Osita, welcome. Can you imagine? So we're diversifying. We're being very creative, you know, doing a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that we raise money for CIC. CIC is already on the map, you know, but we want CIC not to be on the map, but to, you know, stay strong on the map. I think, yeah, the sun. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry. So that's why you all have to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're going to start to post videos on that YouTube channel. Right now we have about 4 of them. We want to do it in such a way where, you know, every week we'll have a brand new video. Excuse me. Yeah. Abuno. Welcome, Abuno. I get why I'm not the screen, no matter. Yeah, he said I should oil the screen. Oh boy. Yeah, that's my president. He's the president of CIC 88 set, and he's also the VP of CIC Alumni International Foundation. Yeah, Chukwudonia. Yeah, folks, we're still driving.
I don't even know if we're close to.
We're not close yet. We still have 4 hours plus to get there. We made this trip last year. I know my wife is going to be a little bit upset, but I'm going to say this. We made this same trip last year, and oh my goodness, you know, we were supposed to leave very early, but by the time we left, 2.
Really?
Yes, really, it was almost 2. So today we left like around 8 something, which is a miracle. Which is a miracle. Sorry, baby. Yeah, so this time we're going to get there early. Oh my goodness, my face is so white. I want to say that I should oil my... Is it oil my face or oil the screen? Yeah, folks, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining. We're doing big things for CIC. Kingsley, thanks for joining. Marcel, thanks for joining. Arinze, thanks for joining. Vitalis, thanks for joining. Yeah, so my name is Ikenna Kuno Nochironye, and I'm the Public Relations Officer for CIC ENUGU Alumni International Foundation. And I'm heading to Columbus, Ohio for what we term Ohiofest. So Ohiofest is, first and foremost, let me give you guys a little background in regards to, you know, what Ohio means to all of us. So the CIC ENUGU Alumni Foundation actually started in Columbus, Ohio in 2005. And ever since then, we've done a number of projects in CIC. And this association is strictly for alumni or alumnus of CIC ENUGU. So we started in Columbus, Ohio in 2005. So today we're heading back to Columbus to Ohiofest. So Ohiofest is where all SEMPERS, family members, friends, colleagues, well-wishers, your pastors, all of that will come together to celebrate not only Christmas or celebrate family, but also raise funds for CIC. Raise money for the multi-purpose sports complex in CIC. That complex is currently under construction. It's a 3-year project, but hopefully we'll be able to have it completed in about 2 years. That's what we're hoping. That's what we're hoping for. Sorry. So the sports complex will have a soccer pitch. The sports complex will have a basketball court. This sports complex will have a table tennis area. It will also have a swimming pool and so many other things. If you haven't seen what that sports complex will look like when it's completed, please go to our YouTube channel to see the simulation. And our YouTube channel, the name of our YouTube channel is same thing, CIC ENUGU Alumni International Channel. Once you're there, watch all our videos, like all our videos, comment on all our videos, tell us what we need to do better. Subscribe, which is the huge one. Subscribe. Click on that red subscribe button. Turn on your post notification so that anytime we drop a video, you'll be one of the first to watch that video. Hey Wale, welcome.
You said that 3 times.
Yeah, I did. I have to keep saying it, Jared. That's my son. I think he's like my coach or something.
Because I am.
Oh, okay. He said he is. Alright. So, yeah, guys. Yeah, the sun is back again. Yeah, so we're going to Columbus, Ohio to raise funds for CIC. As you can see, I'm driving. It's a 5 hours and a couple of minutes drive trip. But we're going to end up getting there maybe in 6 hours or so, because we're going to make a few stops. We have kids in the car. All right, guys. So we'll be getting into Pennsylvania. Actually, we have 26 miles to get into Erie, Pennsylvania. And so right now, I'm going to end this live transmission.
Wait, Erie.
But I will get back to you guys again. Hopefully, once we get into Columbus, I'll get back to you guys and let you guys know, where we are, what we're doing, and what we've done prior to getting there. So I will keep you guys posted on this trip. This is the first of its kind. We've never done this before, so we're very, very proud that. That we're doing this. We want to use this to, create that awareness. We want to use this to engage you and inform you too. CIC Alumni International is doing big things in CIC ENUGU. So if you haven't joined the bandwagon, please think about it. If you need additional information regarding what to do and how to get started, send a message, a private message, to this account, this Facebook account, and we'll have that conversation with you and help you get started. Please remember that this is a festive period where we give, where we love, and where we share. So make CIC ENUGU your charity organization. Make CIC ENUGU that citadel of learning that you would like to continue to build strong men for the future. Because guess what? You know, whatever we do today for those kids that are in that school, oh man, that will really, really change their lives and make them better people tomorrow. We're basically molding, you know, men that will go out there in the future to do great things, not only for the school, but for, you know, Nigeria as a whole. You know, the trickle effect, it's going to be powerful. Imagine me as a kid in that school, and then all of a sudden I see all these older folks. I see all this, you know, group of men and women that, you know, passed through the school. Maybe they were teachers, you know, maybe students, and I see them doing things. I see them making sure that I have the best dormitory. I see them making sure that my classrooms are well equipped. I see them making sure that I have a sports facility where I can, you know, go and swim, play soccer, play basketball, and all that stuff. I have a sick clinic where I can go if I'm sick and I'll be taken care of, you know. And my school is completely fenced round, and I have constant water. I have 24/7 electricity. I mean, if I'm a kid and I'm in that school, you know, when I graduate from that school, there's no way, you know, I'm not going to try to, you know, replicate the same thing for, you know, kids that will come after me. You know, so we are really doing great things. You know, outside of those buildings, think about the impact on these children that are seeing the great things that we're doing in that school. So, Sylvester, welcome. You know, so please, if you haven't given, and it doesn't have to be money. You know, you can volunteer for anything. You can go to the school and talk to the principal, and, you know, he will tell you exactly what, you know, you can do. Or you, if you have any suggestions, just, you know, throw it out there. You know, you can actually go and talk to the kids, counsel them, you know. Imagine you going in there and telling them how you graduated from that school, your struggles, so that they know, I mean, so that they understand that life is real. You know, your struggles, you know, where you are, your dreams and all that stuff. So please, you know, try and see what you can do for CIC ENUGU. So, folks, I will see you guys soon, okay? All right. So we're heading to Ohio. We have about 4 hours and 12 minutes to get there. Love you guys. Semper Fidelis. Always faithful.